What's up, replay viewers? Replay viewers, let's see who tunes on in. JC Droid, first one in the room, and Audrey B, welcome. Good to see you, Robin, and the investigator, welcome. Good to see you, Mason Edens, Guten Nacht, Germany, and Sylvia Siv, welcome. Good to see you, Alfred Clues in Canada, and Sally Skipico right here in New York City, welcome. Good to see you, Adriana, down there in Georgia, and Susan Berry, welcome. Good to see you, Sarah C, and Michelle K, welcome. Good to see Activity 79 over there in Sweden, and Julie B.O.G, welcome. Good to see you, Alistair Bruce, and Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls, welcome. Good to see you, Buy the Book, and Travis Weeks, welcome. Good to see you, Lee, welcome. Sal Muscles, good to see you, Sal. And Mark Freeman, welcome, down there in Texarkana. Dave is joining in from Bangor, Maine, and Dave is checking on in from Georgia, welcome. Good to see you, Colleen, over there in Cyprus, and Hugh W, welcome. Good to see you, R. Mike. Did you like the recent bus ride video, Mike? Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you, Memsatobe. Are you having flashback of Match Game Jeopardy and High Rollers? All mighty fine game shows. Good to see you, Memsatobe. Good to see you, Pat Waters Vlogs, welcome. And Lisa UK Girl, welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. and the Strawberry Fields, welcome. Good to see you, Tamara Britton, down there in the great state of Texas, and Autumn Alluring, welcome. Good to see you, Mullen25, welcome, and Chris MG Vlogs down there in Grenada. Everyone check out Chris MG Vlogs, his YouTube channel, fantastic live streamer and content creator from Grenada, where it's no doubt nice and warm. Constantino Olivia, welcome. Good to see you from Las Vegas. And Jack Spencer, good to see you. Good to see you, Justine and Daniel Tomeo, welcome. Good to see you, PD and Sheena, welcome. Good to see you, Robin. Nice and warm for a walk, but it's going to get cold once the sun goes down. Robinson Lopes, good to see you. And ABX Girl, welcome. JC Droid's been a member of Dutch Miles Plus for the last 22 months. I want to thank JC Droid and all the channel members for being one of us, one of us. Gooba Gaba, one of us, people. Shout out to all the channel members. This broadcast is brought to us in stunning 1080p, suffice the signal lasts. So JC Droid's mother's turning 82 years young today. For JC Droid's mom, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, JC Droid's mother, at a very young 82. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to JC Droid's mom, turning a nice, young, and fresh 82 years old. Let me entertain you guys. Thank you so much for being a channel member. And that's what you get. If you're a channel member, I will sing happy birthday to you and your family members. So thank you so much, JC Droid, for your continued support for the last 22 months. And happy birthday to JC Droid's mom. Good to see you, Figments, welcome. And that's right, Robinson Lopes, one of us in TPR from Montreal. Good to see you. And Tamara Britton with a $5 super chat. Tamara Britton, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Tamara, thank you so much for sponsoring this evening's live stream. And more importantly, thank you so much for being a channel member and getting my Metro card out here today. So thank you so much, Tamara Britton, with a big $5 super chat. Starting the show off strong. Cass Cats is checking on in from Finland, welcome. And Micah back home, welcome. Good to see you, Beach Bum, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. I have finally caught up with the chat. Wow, we had who are these 20 people who just tuned out? Those must be bots. Anyway, she loved it. Awesome, JC Droid. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to the World Trade Center. And we're already at 51 likes, so might as well get moving. Good to see you, Jair's Urban Adventure down there in San Antonio, Texas. And Rolo, welcome. That's right, Robin. Hit that like button. Hit that like button so more people can find this truly nonsensical nonsense. All right, I want to see what the South Street Seaport Christmas tree looks like, and then we're gonna cut across. Well, I don't know what time is it here? I think I have just enough time. Maybe we don't have enough time to see that tree. Because I do want to show you guys, I think we should, let's find a good spot for sunset. Because I think we're going to get a sunset today. So let's do that. Let's get down to the Hudson River. 3:43. So let's head down to the Hudson River here. And I think I got like 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Hold on, people. Knocked over the gimbal. Sorry about that. Knocked over the gimbal. Thought I had more play with my wires. Hold on, people. Thought I had more play with my wires. Okay. All right. Thought I had more play with the wires. Good to see you there. Sounds like a fun stream. It's got to be a fun stream, Robin. It's got to be a fun stream. Good to see you, Bill Thomas. Good to see you. It's sorry about that, Figment. Sorry about that. You need a couple of stitches. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's do it. Sorry about that, people. I dropped you guys. I pulled the cable. Make sure my microphones are still connected. Yeah, they are. All right. Microphones are still connected. Let's head down to the Hudson River. Thought I had more slack on my cable. I have new cables, so I think they're a little shorter than the last one. I really can't read that. That is way too much text for me to read. As we look at the Jenga building, this is Church Streets. Good to see you, Michelle, lurking while working. Awesome. Yay. World Trade Center. They got the inside all done up for Christmas. Mason Edens with a €5 super chat. Mason Edens, Donkashans, thank you so much for the very generous €5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's €5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big €5 super chat. I almost banged into somebody. Thank you so much, Mason Edens. I will get a coffee with that. I will definitely get a coffee with that at the end of the stream. Absolutely. So, the other day, we finished the live stream over in Rockefeller Center. What you guys didn't see was I had a hardcore studio audience watching me right behind me the other day. Good to see you, Walks in Camera. Welcome. I had like these 3 people that were about maybe 4 to 6 inches behind me. And they were taking pictures of the tree also. But when I finished the live stream and I turned around, they were so close to me that I basically whacked them in the head with the gimbal. So it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. Yeah, it's my charisma, right, Strawberry? Good to see you, Miss Cecilia. Welcome. But anyway, I did pass a beer garden, Vaughn Williams. Yes, indeed. Into the Lens. Welcome from Lindenhurst. It was like, so I don't know if you guys caught it just now. That little girl turned around while I was trying to pass the bollard behind her. And yeah, she almost got whacked in the head. So, Les No said, Kia Ora, welcome. All right, let's head over to, let's take Chambers across. Ooh, we got a lot of traffic here on Church. Serves them right. Yeah, it was annoying. Good to see you, Kirk. Welcome. Speaking of beer, Yuri, good to see you. Robojack's out there in London. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. You know, I had the shot of the tree, so I was kind of holding the gimbal just above my head. So when I turned around, I was bringing my arms down, and these people are standing right behind me, and I'm like, I thought I was going to use the planter to keep people away from me. It did not work. Anyway, good to see you, Susan. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And it's very warm right now, but once the sun goes down, it's got to get cooler. Happy holidays, everybody. And I think we're going to end our stream today inside of the Hudson Yards at the shops. see what kind of decorations are up over there. That's where we're ultimately ending today. Good to see you there, Coney Island Jim. Welcome. Is it Wednesday for you, Vaughn Williams? Are you in Australia and or New Zealand? Or Japan? Or Korea? Shout out to everyone who's in the future. All points east. Good to see you, sunshine after rain. And it is truly sunshine after rain at the moment. Rained earlier today. This morning got a good little dose of rain. No, that's true. They give them their space, right? Finland, you get personal space, which is nice. Good to see you, Carlos. Welcome. All right, what are we at here? Warren. We're at Warren Street, so another block or so, and we hang the left. Good to see you, Light of Wisdom. Welcome. Do I want some stock tips? I don't play the stock market anymore. It's all rigged, so I don't mess with that stuff. I don't mess with that stuff. You need the rain, absolutely. Yeah, I'm happy it rained too. It was nice this morning. Not gonna lie, it was nice being a cat this morning, listening to the rain pitter patter on my window and going back to sleep. Even though it looks like for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, it's gonna rain. And that means that if I have to come into work, I might have to do a bicycle tour in the rain on Thursday. Not looking forward to that. Penelope Gardner, good to see you. Snuck back home early today. Awesome. Thank you so much for tuning on in. All right. Chambers. Let's hang the left onto Chambers. Yeah, Sean Rain. Good to see you, Sean. Everyone check out Bagels and Wogs. He's going to attempt to live stream the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Give him a follow, turn on notification bell. Mighty fine content creator from the Upper East Side. Yeah, Sean. Better get your rubber pants ready. I got to invest in those. I work in the rain enough, I got to invest in rubber pants. Maybe we need a rubber pants fund. Claire J.H., welcome. Good to see ya. We're making our way west along Chambers so we could hopefully catch the sunset. Yeah, Sean has fantastic coverage. That's true, RK8, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. Is that the best one, Patagonia? You know what, Lisa UK girl? No, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has never been canceled due to weather. The only thing that has canceled the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is World War II. World War II and I believe World War I. The World Wars. Good to see you, Ambrose Chamber Pot. Welcome. If you keep your comments short, I really can't read paragraphs, guys. Now, it looks like we're in a weird signal area here. Yes, we are in a bad signal area. Put the graphic up. It might be rig, absolutely. Enabled you to retire comfortably, Jack? That's good. Hopefully you could hear me. Hey, did you see that, JR? Did you see that? Yeah, there you go. The parade didn't start. Oh, the parade didn't start until after World War I. Okay, so yeah, there you go. So yeah, World War II it stopped. Yeah, if the wind is strong, they cancel the balloons. Yes, 35 miles an hour or something like that. Ed Kramer, good to see you. So I don't know how much of this you're seeing and hearing because we are having a bit of a signal issue. I think the school's letting out. So all this mass of humans changing up the cell phone. You like my new fancy graphic? I hope the app is just overcompensating right now. So. There we go. We are officially back above signal minimums. Yeah, I think the app is overcompensating, Sunshine, which is good. So that means that you guys mostly get a good signal, which is great. Now, Sean, I gotta talk to you about Moblin. Evidently, Moblin could live stream at just 50K KPBs. That's amazing. It froze for a second. That's good. Signal is good. All right. Yep, 2006 or 2026. The parade is going to be 100 years old. There you go. Yeah, it's the 98th annual this year. But yeah, the World War was the only thing to really cancel the parade. There we go. VPN just reset. Yeah, you know what it is, Urban Adventure? It's like a live stream app that's like really broken down, and you could customize it. You could customize it very intricately. So I could do more things with that app. I may need to have a second device to read the chat, but that's not a big deal. Wow, Justine, did not know that. Good to see you, Joss. Welcome. You'll feel like 100 years old in 2026? Me too. Me too. I probably will myself too. All right. What are we at here? West Street at Chambers. There's a big footbridge that takes you over from Stuyvesant High School. We're going to do Governor's Island very soon. I think there's going to be some holiday thing out in Governor's Island. So I want to show you guys that. But regardless, we haven't been to Governor's Island in a while. So we're due a trip out there. We are due a trip. Good to see you, RJ. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So west at Chambers Street, waiting for the light. Hey, there's an express bus. Yay, express bus go, yay. This is a cool shot. This is a cool shot. This is some cool B-roll shot right here of traffic. Yes, exactly, Ambrose. There is a nice sculpting event. We have covered that the last couple of years, including the first time they ever had the ice sculpting event. So yeah, we'll be there for year number 3 of that. There's something else going on, I think, too, but I'm not sure. But we are due a trip to Governor's Island. Hopefully they have the ice sculpting competition in a slightly different spot, because the area where they have the ice sculpting competition is like the main dead zone, cell phone dead zone on the island. Oh my God, no, that's gonna be Wednesday, Urban, that's tomorrow. Yeah, Urban Adventure, tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at the Turkeys. So we'll see the turkeys tomorrow, and hopefully you'll have a piece of turkey on Thursday. I came by the subway. Yeah, I came by the metro. The express bus from where I live doesn't run as frequently in the weekdays than it does on the weekends. So right now there's no express bus service from my house to Manhattan. So that's how it works. It's weird, like on the weekends it runs like all day, which is nice. It runs like on the hour and half hour, which is nice. With John, maybe Strawberry, maybe. I don't know what time I'm exactly getting out to, I don't know exactly what time I'm getting out to Staten Island, but we'll find out. Activity 79, what a 10 Swedish krona super chat. Activity 79, thank you so much for the very generous 10 Swedish kronar super chat. Thanks for joining today's 10 kronar club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big 10 Swedish kronar super chat. Thank you so much for sponsoring the live stream. I love the 80s, welcome. Yeah, the other day it was great on the bus because it was a Sunday. That was a Sunday. So I think we're gonna do that more often though. I think we're gonna do that more often because it's a great way to build audience on the way out to the city. And plus you guys get to see a big chunk of the city on our way out to Manhattan. So we're definitely gonna do more of those soon. Did we hit 200 likes? Let's hit 200 likes. That'll be fantastic. That's right. That's right. I love the 80s. That's right. This is definitely a active little spot here next to Stuyvesant High School. Little active spot over here. Got the balls flying around. How many observation decks are there in Manhattan? I don't know that number exactly off the top of the hand, Kirk, so please consult Google for that. Good to see you, Damien. Welcome. That is a number I don't know off the top of my head. Good to see you, Damien. Damien, you getting ready for your trip out to New York? Coming out to the city, I heard. We scared off 30 people. It's pretty awesome. Carolyn Williams, good to see you. Happy pre-Turkey Day. Tomorrow, we will be out in Staten Island tomorrow. So let's see, we have an answer here. Good to see you, Liz. Aloha. Into the lens, Sal Muscles, and yes, Google says at 5. There you go, five observation decks here in New York City. Cody Bachman, good to see you. Go see the Christmas balls. No need to direct the live stream. We're not going to go up that far today, Cody. We are all the way downtown right now by the World Trade Center. So we are not going that far. Today we are finishing at the Hudson Yards today. We're not going to go up to Rockefeller just yet. I know the balls are up. The balls were installed overnight. So we're not going to go up to I did Midtown just 2 days ago. I don't need to go back in there again. Good to see you, John Burke. Welcome. Exactly. Relax and just enjoy the tour. No need to direct. I like here there's like a perfectly good bike lane right over there. And people yet still ride on this side. Kind of amazed by that. There's 13,543 traffic lights in Manhattan. Awesome. There you go, into the lens with the rundown there. All right, let's get out to the end of this pier. I think we're gonna get our sunset. And then we're just gonna go straight up the water here. I love this path too. Do a little ASMR and then we'll continue on up the Hudson River Park here. Good to see you, Din Din. Welcome. Shout out to Trinidad. Looks better on the full. Nice, awesome, Kazcat. Go full screen. That's what we're here for, to go full screen. Now I am pretty sure my second connection has finally exhausted itself of its data. I think I only had about maybe a couple of 100 megabytes of data still left on that. Today is the last day of my plan before I reboot it, so I think we're going to be on one signal for now on, which is fine. It's Verizon. Is this near Battery Park? We're just to the north of Battery Park. In front of us is Battery Park City, so everything to the right-hand side of the World Trade Center, which is that building with the point on top, that is Battery Park City. And straight down that direction, straight south from here, will be Battery Park. Battery Park is on the very southern tip of Manhattan Island. Do we really have tables here that I could sit down and live stream with? Oh man, I could relax right here with a table. Let's do it. Ooh, and we get to see the Colgate clock. You know what? Let me see if I can position myself so that the sunset lands behind the Colgate clock. I think I could do that today. Yeah, I could do that. Let's do it. We're gonna watch the sunset right now. And we will see it hit the horizon, but I think we're gonna catch it right on the Colgate clock. Now look at it, it's like it's made for me. This seat, look at this configuration. It's literally like it was made for me. Yay! That's so convenient. All right, guys. It's a great spot to have lunch. I think there's a spot where you could grab some lunch here. Let me put you guys a little higher up. And we're just gonna chat and hang out, because why not? Let me get you guys all situated here so we can enjoy a sunset. But welcome, oh, you see my bag. That's my bag right there. My bag. I need my bag. Yeah, it's literally purposely placed for me. I think we're gonna line up the sunset with the Colgate clock. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun with light and shadow right now. We're gonna have so much fun with light and shadow right now. It's gonna be amazing. How's the temperature? It's in the mid 50s, so it's really nice right now. But once that sun gets down, it's then gonna go into the 40s. So it's gonna get chilly. It's gonna get chilly once that sun gets down. So I'm kind of bundled up right now for later than now. Like right now I'm very nice and warm, very toasty warm right now. But it is getting chillier. Have you played mini golf here, Anthony Mark? Good to see you. Have you played? There you go. Have you played mini golf here? That's cool. I always wondered what the mini golf was like here. Good to see you, Ethan G. Welcome. There we go. Everything's going great. Hope everything's going great with you, sir. Look at this. I could sit down. Holy cow. Oh, yeah. This is like perfect. This is like perfect. I could read the chat. I could hang out with all of you guys and read the chat and sit down. But what a view. I think we're on Pier 25. Yes, we're on Pier 25. Right, like the silhouette of Ellis Island right there. Oh, actually, that's not Ellis Island. That's the train. That's the train station. That's the train station right there that I'm blanking on the name of right now. So if anyone wants to tell me the name of the train station, the building with the pointed roof on there, that's the train station over there in Jersey. You know, when I used to work over there, I memorized that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Thanks for the celebratory emojis. I can see the emojis right now, which is fantastic. Let me make sure I like all the super chats here. Yes. Lackawanna. No, Lackawanna, that's Hoboken. That's Hoboken. We're looking at the train station in Liberty State Park. Yeah, that's Liberty State Park, but the train station has a name. You know, I'm just gonna look it up right now. I'm just gonna look it up right now. But Pier 25, that's where we're at. And if my Google Maps would finally start operating here, here we go. Does this really not have a name? This has a historic name, you know. The Central Railroad of New Jersey Terminal. The Central Railroad of New Jersey Terminal. So, and I think I used to just call it the Central Railroad Terminus or Terminal. Central Railroad Terminal. But the Central Railroad of New Jersey. So, you know, fun fact about that train, is that an eagle? Hold on, people. I might have just spotted an eagle. I think that's an eagle. Almost came into frame. I think I just saw an eagle. It's either that or it's a red-tailed hawk. But that might be an eagle. Yeah, very catchy name, right? So there has been a sighting of an eagle in Manhattan the last couple of days, and I think I'm seeing it. So let me see if you guys could see this here. We're gonna look at the top of the building here, and can you see that bird right there? Look, it's gonna swoop back around.
I think that's an eagle. I think this bird right here, hopefully he swoops back down. Look at how it's flying. This bird is really far away, and you can see how big it is. Right, it was under the Brooklyn Bridge. It was a humpback whale under the Brooklyn Bridge yesterday. Can you see it? Look at how it's flying. It's like kind of like swooping around. But there has been a sighting of an eagle here in Manhattan the last couple of days. And you think it's an eagle there, CB, right there? I hope it could be. It's either that or it's a red-tailed hawk, so it's one or the other. Either way, it's a big bird. But yes, a humpback whale was spotted underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, and supposedly it was out by. It made it as far north as the Williamsburg Bridge. There were people looking for it, but nobody officially spotted it. But the eagle, there's been eagle sightings all around Manhattan the last couple of days. There is a colony of eagles that is over by Staten Island that I'm hoping to get. Oh, did they come back? Did they come back here? The eagle might have come back. If it flies back over the water again, I'm going to try to get it in frame again. Good to see you, Figments. Welcome. Natasha, welcome. Yeah, New York One mentioned the whale sighting. Yeah, New York One had the news of the whale sighting yesterday, which is pretty cool. But as we watch the sun go down, ladies and gentlemen, oh look, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. This is an eagle. Holy cow, that's an eagle. Look, that is an eagle. Got to keep it with the building. Look at how it's flying. It's going to fly right over us. Wait, it's going to come back into the shot here. That is an eagle. That is either an eagle or a red-tailed hawk. That thing is huge. Never knew about the Colgate clock, for real? It's one of my favorite things. Awesome, Mike. Hey, looking at the Colgate clock right over there. More coyotes were found in the Bronx, for real? That I did not hear about. That I did not hear about. But the Colgate clock stands where there used to be a Colgate factory. It was a soap factory. And the people loved the clock so much that the clock is actually landmarked and now in a park called Colgate Clock. And one of these days we'll go to Colgate Clock and we'll look at the Colgate clock very, very closely. Looks like he's hunting, right, Jerry? So you guys say it's definitely an eagle, right? I think so. Good to see you there, Mary Lily. Welcome. I think that is an eagle. The thing is huge. It's either that or it's a red-tailed hawk. So either way, it's a big bird. And it's kind of, did you see the white? Okay, so if you guys saw the white, I mean, I could have swore I saw the white for a moment too when I first spotted the bird flying around. But if you go on to, the only good thing for Twitter, I look for birds on Twitter. Yeah, there's been sightings of this American bald eagle all around town for the last couple of days. That's like 2 days. Never heard of the Colgate clock either? Yeah, Colgate clock is actually, yeah, it's a landmark. It's in a park called Colgate Park. Wow, we got an eagle on the live stream. Did you guys see the white too? White? You saw the white and bigger than a red tail. So there you go, Bill. I love the sunset streams too, Activity 79. Me too. Yeah, so Urban Adventure, we gotta go by the clock one of these days. Now, if we have lined up just right, the sun's gonna line up with the clock. Your favorite eagles are Jackie and Shadow. There you go. Yeah, 6 foot, at least 6 feet there, yeah. That thing is huge. It's still flying around, but it's going behind buildings. It's making its way down towards Battery Park. It is very rare, Ethan, yeah. I mean, it's kind of amazing how eagles are coming back to prominence here in the New York tri-state area. So there is a very small colony of eagles just off the coast of Staten Island. So this very well could be from that family. The clock looked bigger before. Exactly, it did. No, Stephanie, you're absolutely right. The clock used to dominate the waterfront in Jersey City, and now it looks so small next to that building. I think it's just called simply the Merrill Lynch building. I don't think it has a name in particular. Used to be the tallest building in the whole state of New Jersey, but now there's a new building just off to the right-hand side out of camera view that is a little bit taller now. I know, we caught it on the live stream, I know. I'm still waiting for it. If it comes back out around again, I'm gonna try to put the camera on it again. Eagles are beautiful. It's just wild how all this wildlife is coming back. You know, like the whole, once we cleaned up the water, the whole estuary has really come back. Is this nice and relaxing? Absolutely, Kazcat. Yeah, no, the views are amazing, Strawberry. Yeah, from that building. I have a couple of friends who used to work in that building, and they had a lot of cool perks. They do have their own private ferry service from the Vesey Street ferry terminal. And it's a really very nice ferry ride. As long as you show your work ID, or if you have a visitor pass like I did one time. You get on that boat and they offer free coffee, and Channel 1's playing on a TV, and they have snacks and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, no, it's a clock. Yeah, cake, that's what I'm here for, Cake 813. Good to see you. That's what I'm here for. Marty's checking in from Bryant Park. Good to see you, Marty. Hope you're having fun over there in Bryant Park. It's probably crazy over there right now. And Jose Torres, Wepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres. Yeah, eagles have been spotted swooping in the Hudson River at Riverdale Metro North Stop. Yes, I think that's what I saw on Twitter. I think that's what I saw on Twitter. It was over there by Riverdale and stuff. Good to see you, Caesar from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. Boa tarde, Rio de Janeiro. Good to see you. Keep on hitting that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Keep on hitting that like button. Support the stream. Help me find more people. But thank you so much for everyone's support today. Good to see you, John Lore. Welcome. Oh, I can do that. They added a new thing to the chat thing here, so I'm gonna try something out at the end of the show. I keep on looking over for this eagle now. John Lore, I think we just caught an eagle on the live stream. Yeah, very crowded there. Yeah, Marty, that's why I'm staying away from that part of Midtown. Good to see you, Marty. You're on West End Canal. Oh my goodness, John Lore, I am walking up, but I'm going all the way up to the Hudson Yards. I'm at Pier 25 now. Didn't this happen last week or a couple of weeks ago? You're on West End Canal. I'm gonna go north up to the Hudson Yards. We're gonna go to the Mall for the 1% today. Didn't this happen the other day? We're literally doing the same thing again. I want to kind of stay away from the Christmas vortex for now because it was fairly crowded a couple of days ago, so I'm going to take a little break from that until we got to go back in there in the coming days. I mean, we're going to have to go back there very soon. Heading south, perfect. All right, I'll be heading north. Good to see you, Gabby. Welcome. Look at this. I think we're going to get the sunset lined up with the Colgate clock. How cool is this? Monique LeBlue out there in Los Angeles. Good to see you, Monique. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Monique. Hope you're doing great. We're about to get this sun right on the Colgate clock. There we go. Yeah, beautiful sunset, crazy early though. Yeah, Susan, that's what it is. I gotta be out at least a little bit of the sunlight. Yeah, Ed Allen, I hope we see more eagles too. Good to see you, Ed. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope we get to see more eagles too. This table is like in the perfect spot to capture this silhouette here. You're more than welcome there, Monique. Thank you so much for tuning on in, hanging on out with us this afternoon, this evening. We're just getting started. We started at the World Trade Center, and We're now making our way north. We're going to stay along the Hudson River here because I want to stay away from people. So we're just going to get some exercise here and go straight up the west side. It's a nice shot, right? Hey, let me really frame it up for you guys. Get to the top of the building. Oh, there you go. There you go. Boom. You even see a little bit of steam. Looks like a little bit of steam coming off the water there. A little bit of steam coming off that. That's a wild shot there. Hope the sun doesn't crush the clock, right? I'm hoping for like a really cool silhouette. I'm hoping for like a really cool silhouette. Oh, we're almost there, Ethan. We're almost there. You liking the orange reflection? Yeah, isn't it cool? It's cool. We're gonna get this lined up perfectly here. That is going to be a crazy shot. Do you guys see that moving? You see that sun moving? What a crazy ass shot right there. Got me on the big screen. Perfect, Kaz. Perfect. That's going to be a crazy shot right here. It's going to be one of my favorite shots right here for a sunset here. 4:20, so just about 10 minutes away from our sunset. Good to see you, Phyllis, 2284, welcome. I hope you're doing well, Phyllis, good to see you. We're about to get to see the sun silhouette with the Colgate clock making its way down for sunset here. Exactly, to those who had doubts that the earth was flat. Wow, that looks crazy. You know, like when you do something that you weren't expecting to do? I'm having one of those moments right now. I'm having one of those moments right now. This is gonna be a crazy shot. Wow, we lined it up pretty much perfect. Yeah, the alignment is insane right now. I'm like looking at the screen just like all of you guys right now, just like with awe right now, because this is kind of amazing. It's surreal, right? It's a cool feeling, right? Look at that. All right, so it's gonna land I gotta move over to the left. I gotta move over to the left. We're starting to get that silhouette now. I might just stay here. To hell with it. I'm just gonna stay here. It lined up good enough. It's not gonna be a perfect, the symmetry is not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be pretty darn close. Yeah, we're looking at Jersey City, Steve. You're looking at the Colgate clock. You're looking at Jersey City, New Jersey, and a little bit of the Liberty State Park is off to the off to the left-hand side. Great scene, right? It's wild. Now let's see if we can get it silhouetted. I don't think we can because, yeah, the camera's exposure is maxed out, or closed as much as it can be closed. Getting some nice screenshots there, CB Earth Day, awesome. The sun sees it all, right? Colgate clock eclipse, right? Scott Chrysler, good to see you, Scott, welcome. Oh, awesome, Steve. Thanks for having me up on your TV. Yeah, the sun's gonna set just to the right of the Colgate clock. I gotta move slightly over to the left here, but I'm comfy right now, so I'm not gonna move. I'm comfy. Wow, that's cool though. You know, that's something that I want to do, like maybe plan out more in the future. See what kind of crazy silhouettes we could get with landmarks. I know we're coming up to the time of year where you could get a silhouette of the Statue of Liberty. If you go down to Red Hook, you can line it up perfect.
That's cool. Isn't it nice, Monique? I tell you, YouTube is the premier video app. I'm sorry, but YouTube is the gold standard when it comes to this kind of stuff. We're gonna have an excellent day tomorrow, Steve. I'm hoping we get a little bit more sunshine tomorrow. They say it's gonna be cloudy tomorrow, but regardless, it's not gonna rain. So yeah, Staten Island's looking pretty good tomorrow. It does go down quickly, yes indeed. It does go down quickly. NYC vibes, good to see you. Watching that sun go down. So now the clock's gonna re-emerge to the left-hand side of the sun. So we almost got a perfect symmetry with the clock. We almost got it. See, it's starting to emerge now back out. Close enough though. We got the sun touching the Colgate clock, so we came close enough. And you know, because we have the clock there, you can really see it moving. Muhammad Anami, welcome. Yes, Earth is very big. Earth is very big. Earth is very big. Who is this guy over here? Good to see you.
I almost missed it. I missed timing's whole thing.
So now we have an idea for a shot here. Get the sun lining up with the Colgate clock. We got a John Law here. And yes, Joe Biden was in Staten Island yesterday. He closed old Father Capodanno over there. Couldn't get out of my house for 4 hours. Hey, they're going to help the Coast Guard. They're going to help the Coast Guard. But you know, the sun and the moon, which look bigger on the horizon, are, yeah, exactly. It's an optical illusion. Exactly, it's an optical illusion. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Jeanette Trainer. Good to see you. Amy Rush, good to see you, Amy. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Gorgeous indeed. We almost got the perfect symmetry there. Maybe another table down and I would have gotten it.
I was trying to get further south.
No, it wasn't going to make it. This is good enough.
That's because I got too drunk.
Oh, you had too many drinks. Day drinking. Yeah, a couple of hundred people came out for the motorcade, supposedly. I saw a live stream where there was like 10 people.
On Staten Island, I'm shocked you got one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Memsatobe, absolutely Memsatobe. Yeah, heading home before it gets cold, right? It's gonna get cold after this. As the sun gets lower in the sky. Absolutely. Sit down. Be careful. Well, you got one right over here too. Still gorgeous. Well, I mean, you're getting the setting sun right next to the Colgate clock, so that's kind of a cool juxtaposition. That's right, Steve. That's right. It is pretty. Yeah, because I wanted to relax at the house. I was relaxing. No, I didn't work. I didn't work today. Looks beautiful, right? As the little plastic dinghy thrashing about on the pier. It's going. That's right. Bye-bye, sun. Could pass for an Arizona sunset. Absolutely, Kirk. Got a barge passing through right as the last little bit. The last little bit. Yeah, me too, Strawberry. One of my favorite sunsets too.
She she goes.
There she goes. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down for another day. Down goes the sun. Central time zone. Y'all are up next. I was hoping for more clouds. Oh, we got the clouds over there.
This morning when I came out, it was nice.
Yeah.
Clouds were just breaking.
Yeah, that was pretty. It was pretty. But down goes the sun, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. All right, let me take you off the obnoxiously long selfie stick because we're not going to use it. We're not using it today. And we'll get back to our... All right, can I hold off a little longer? Central Time Zone, you're up next, Central Time Zone. You're up next, Central Time Zone. You like that color? Look at that. Look at that, people. Another early Sunday. Yeah, now the cockroaches and the rats come out, people. Penguin, welcome. Good to see ya. Just putting on my other attachment here. See, look how much lower you guys are when I take you guys off the attachment. You're more than welcome, Kazcat. We're here for the moment. That's what we're here for, people. We're here for the moment because we only get one chance at this, right? So let's not mess it up.
Fuck it up.
Don't mess it. Actually, just walk out. It's pretty clouds looking in that other direction. So let's see. Let's get it. Let's walk out here. Let's walk out to the end of Pier 25. Yep. Down goes the sun, and out come the rats. There ain't nothing wrong with little rats. It's fine. They like coming out at night. But now it's going to start getting cold. The silver lining is I know this December 22nd, I know.
Next week's gonna be fucking cold.
Yeah, next week it's going to be really cold.
I'm not happy.
December 1st, starting December 1st, it's going to struggle to get into the 40s. I saw a nice heated vest that another content creator mentioned, so I'm like, you know what?
I got my hand warmers. I put them in my pocket.
You know, I don't like hand warmers because my hands get sweaty.
Nah, man, I'm so fucking cold. I gotta do it.
Yeah, Din, you're all gonna be enjoying the cold, that's for sure. Your birthday is December 22nd? Nice. The equinox, the winter equinox. Let's hope for snow. Into the lens, I know John Laura's not gonna like this. There is a very good chance. Oh, that's a pretty shot of Statue of Liberty. There's a really good chance for snow in a couple of weeks. But things have to play out. Please consult the Joe and Joe Weather Show podcast for more information in the coming days. But there is your Statue of Liberty right there. And then just behind it, there's Ellis Island right there with the building with the 4 points on it. Yeah, just saw the... I know it's $160, but you know what? I mean, I'm outside all the damn time. So it might be good. It might be good for me.
I was cold early this morning.
Oh, yeah, it was cold this morning.
When I first came in, and
then it warmed up really nice.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Look at down.
Yeah. Finland had some snow and melted as it warmed up, yeah. No, you can't. Well, if we got to go all the way out, Ethan, so we can't see the Verizon Bridge from here, but if we were on that ferry right over there, we could probably see the Staten Island. I'm sorry, well, Staten Island and the Verizon Bridge. It's pretty over here. Oh yeah, it's pretty over. Look at these views here. There's some fantastic views here. Let's see, was that a sailboat right here? Yeah, this is a sailboat right here. Yeah, that's a sailboat. I just saw the name of it and I already forgot it. Oh yeah, look at this. It's pretty. It's pretty over here today. But yeah, pretty good chance of snow in about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
But a lot of things have to happen in order for that to happen. I know, Hudson Yards. Look at Hudson Yards, everyone. That is our ultimate destination today, is Hudson Yards. And really, really cool view here. These are really nice pictures. Hoboken and Jersey City. Also Newport. Look at that.
It's really cool the way it's glowing.
Yeah, I'm about to say the way it's glowing right now. Look at that, guys. Looking right at the duck. 30 Hudson Yards. Wow. That is cool.
That's good.
Yeah, Robert said it looks good.
Those clouds are awesome. Awesome.
Oh, you like the loungers over here? Yeah, they're pretty comfy. We got lounge. All these new piers here are fantastic. There's your World Trade Center right there. Where's Little Island? That's 14th Street and the Hudson River, so that's just to the north of us. So we're still well south of Canal Street here. But Little Island's up on 14th Street, and we're going to be passing by it, but that's further up. We're at about what? This is like Northmore Street.
Those clouds are awesome.
I know, the clouds are fantastic. Yeah, the cloud. I mean, the people up there at the Duck right now are having a great view of the city right now.
Look how cool the clouds look.
Oh yeah,
Right?
nice little color to them. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. You can see actually a glass building all by itself. That is the Central Park South Tower, right over there. That's Central Park South Tower, and then we get a little view of Empire right there. So these piers are about what, 5-10 years old? No, actually, they're older than that, maybe 10, 15 years old. The pier we're on right now has a very interesting story. So Pier 25, this was the area where a lot of the material that was being removed from the World Trade Center after September 11th, this is where it left. This is where it left Manhattan Island. So they set up basically an industrial loading area here for all the debris coming out of the World Trade Center. They put it on barges, and then they sent it out to Staten Island. Before that, for the first couple of weeks after September 11th, everything was being trucked through Brooklyn and onto Staten Island. So they realized that it'll be much more efficient to put everything on barges. Now, the funny part about that is that this pier that we're on was actually just turned into a park in August 2001. I was here for that. It was literally a brand new park that was only a few months old. They basically leveled the whole thing. They turned the whole thing into a flat base where they could park trucks and have trucks fuel up here and everything. So eventually they turned it into a park, and now it has mini golf and everything.
Yeah, it does have mini.
Yeah, it's mini golf down there. Yeah, me too, Strawberry. I am always amazed at how fast the skyline changes. Looks like a painting, right?
That's a good sky.
It's a really good sky right now. Got the ferries coming in. Colgate clock. You guys know about it now. And now we got to get a close-up view of the Colgate clock one of these days. But there it is. See, it says Colgate, guys. And that is landmarked. The Colgate clock, everybody, right there. Me too, into the lens. Me too. That's right, Ambrose. There you go. One of these days, we got to go there. It is quite big. You always wonder how they handle the debris. Yeah, I mean, it was all transported from here, from Pier 25. And it was funny, in August of 2001, they completed a continuous, uninterrupted bike lane, separated bike lane, all the way down to Battery Park. It was the last part of the Hudson River bikeway here. It was all finished in August of 2001, and then it got all destroyed just a month later. You're inspired to brush your teeth now, Memsatobe. Awesome. Water's Soul is telling us to hush over there. That's Newport, New Jersey. And then the Lackawanna ferry terminal is right down over there. Still looking forward to tomorrow's turkey video is going to be great. You wish they still had a sign for the spry baking and spry frying. That's before my time.
What?
I don't know. Other brands are available? I guess, Mark, I don't know. Into the Lens was here when they got the World Trade Center Memorial with the steel beams. There you go. Good to see you, Rory. Welcome. Good to see you, Cynthia Beale. Welcome. Good to see you, good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Welcome. I know. I'm about to say, as the sun goes down, the clouds are really shifting, and the light is really bouncing off the building. Look at that. Wow.
Right, with those dark clouds in the back. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, the clouds behind there. It's all good, Monique. Yeah, I've been a full-time tour guide since 2012. We got John Lore with us, Nibble.
Hey, Nibble.
We got John Lore. Yeah, that is John Nibble. Yeah. No, Monique, it was a big deal when they finally finished the bike lane over here on the west side.
So good.
I'm about to say, we're getting nice color now.
That's so fucking good.
Jay Chulo. Good to see you, Jay. Welcome. Can we get to 200 likes? We're almost at 200. Keep the likes coming. Is that person in blue watching us? Probably. Staring at us. Tin K. Good to see you, Tin K. Oh, you was late. You're playing the flight sim? Nice. Good to see you, Fawn Marie. Welcome. I'm doing great, Fawn Marie. Hope you're doing great. We're making our way ultimately to that cluster of buildings. Hudson Yards. We're going to walk right up the Hudson River. I should have titled this Hudson River Walk, but I didn't.
I'm done.
John was going to drop those F-bombs.
I'm heading to the bus.
Yeah, he's heading to the bus. Because he could take the bus home.
Oh, this morning it was fucking horrible.
But there was traffic, right? Yeah, it was traffic.
It was fucking horrible.
That's right, Urban Adventure. No, we're not going to make John walk. John's going to go back to the bus, and I'm going to go north. We're going in two different directions here. This is what happened last time.
I was just here to get drunk today.
Yeah, so you came into Manhattan to get drunk. John is determined. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Send Hudson River Park a lawsuit there. You can't even stand on the benches. Ah, awesome cat. Well, Cats, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make you guys feel like you're here in New York. But good to see everybody in the chat. Yes, indeed.
And we are here in New York.
And we are here in New York City. We're not in Peoria.
It's far from Peoria.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Monique, you're more than welcome.
Thanksgiving's 2 days.
Yeah, Thanksgiving a couple of days away.
What the fuck? Good thing I don't cook no more.
Yeah. My mom's been cooking the last couple of days, so.
I can just tell me what time to be there.
You're more than welcome, Monique. Monique, we're not done yet. We're going to now make our way up. We're going to go up the west side here. There you go. That's true, Neil. Absolutely, Nibble, yes. Nibble's going to make you walk next time he's here.
I'm always walking.
Yeah, he's always walking. See, but you woke up early. See, I stayed at home. I relaxed a little bit. I watched some YouTube.
I didn't leave early because it was raining.
Oh, that's right. It was raining. That's true. Yeah, it was.
To like 10:15.
Oh, yeah. See, 10:15. I'm having my coffee.
And then it was still raining.
Yeah.
I went to the bar. I didn't even.
Oh, so you that's a smart move. You see, so he drank when it was still raining. The last little bit of rain. The rain got out of here. What was it, like 11 o'clock, 11:30?
11:30 it stopped.
That's right. I'm saving you money from Going through the Holland Tunnel. Sweet potato pie day. There you go. Sweet potato pie there, eh?
Lasagna.
Yeah, lasagna. Good to see you, Michelle King. Welcome. Beautiful scenery indeed. But yes, no Times Square and no Rockefeller Center, and we're holding off on all that stuff because we're going to be there very soon. So.
I gotta head that way next week.
Yeah.
Midtown. Oh, not looking forward to it.
Now I'm hoping to get stuck on the express bus on the way home, going down Fifth Avenue, and you get that perfect shot of the Christmas tree, and you're like really high up above the crowd.
I got stuck right there one
Yeah,
day
me
with
too.
the tree lighting with the bus.
Oh, you got with a tree lighting.
Had nobody on the bus.
Oh.
I was stuck. I was like, oh, fuck. Finally, I had to turn around somewhere. I went across town. I came back around.
So this boat here, I don't know what this boat is here on our left-hand side.
Kind of coastal.
Right, some kind of Coast Guard thing.
There.
Let's see if it has a name on it. Yeah, it's Coast Guard something here.
Who's cutter and lilac.
It's a U.S. Coast Guard cutter Lilac. This is the Coast Guard cutter Lilac.
You go to that website, you get more info.
Yeah, go to the lilacpreservationproject.org for more information about that boat. Parked here on Pier 25. See? I'm about to say you can't take a bad picture today.
You can't. Look at Hudson Yards now.
Yeah, right. Look at Hudson Yards. I mean, the Hudson Yards just keeps on popping. Just keeps popping.
Wow. I didn't think it was going to get better.
You're afraid this California hasn't seen a boat up close like that? No need to be afraid. Absolutely, Steve. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to do my best to save you guys money from traveling into Manhattan. Because I'm here for you. All it cost me is $6 on the...
Stay in Peoria.
And stay in Peoria. I'll do all the walking around for you guys.
Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way, exactly. All right, this is where I'm going to go north. Everyone. Good seeing you, John.
Next time.
I'll catch you next week, probably.
I missed you in Coney. I went to the pole.
I know. I got to check. Couldn't do Coney in two days in a row.
Was doing her first spin.
Oh, that's right. Erin Masterson.
Yeah.
She did the polar bear parade. I mean polar bear poster.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
All right.
I'll see you later, John. Everyone, John Lord, yay! We go north now. We bid John a fin de deux. Such a cool playground here. And now we just go north. Doing straight lines today. We are not walking the Highline because it's no doubt really crowded up there. Yay! Now we go north. Now we go north as the lights of the city come up. I have these little photo stops here to show you the progress of this whole area. Really cool. All right. Pier 26. This is where I got drunk with a whole bunch of tourists. And I spent all my tip money on an Uber to go home. Worth it. I think I drank a bottle of wine that day. It's gonna get dark as we do our walk up to 34th. There you go. There you go, Urban Adventure. Good to see you, Oleg. Welcome. Slava Ukraini. Good to see you. Had a pretty cool sunset. Now we're gonna go north, passing Pier 26. And we got these great views here. Oh my goodness. Get our steps in now. Not gonna do too many steps today. I was looking on the map. I think we're gonna do around maybe around 10,000, 11,000. It's not too crazy today. We're not getting up into the 14 range. I mean, this time of year you get some amazing sunsets. It's a great thing about wintertime. The fall and the winter, you usually get some fantastic sunsets this time of year. Let's look at that view. Wow. Pretty nice. Lynette Jackson, good to see you, Lynette. Welcome. Welcome to Hudson River at Hudson River Park. Matthew Lee Gaming, welcome on into the show, sir. Absolutely, into the lens, absolutely. Yeah, the park that we were just walking through, that's Piers. So everything we're walking in right now, Monique, is considered Hudson River Park. So this is all considered Hudson River Park, and each pier is just named after its number namesake. So this is all Hudson River Park, and we just passed Pier 26. And now we're gonna go on to the ventilation shafts for the Holland Tunnel. And that is Canal Street. And then further up, Pier 40 and then whatnot. I'll mention them as we make our way up. Julio, good to see you, Julio, welcome. Hope you're doing great. Hope everyone's doing great on this Tuesday. I did not work this morning, so I got to sleep in. I'm a little nervous. My only day scheduled for work is on Thursday, and it's gonna rain. So I hope if it rains really bad, they cancel. I hope I don't have to work in the rain. And obviously, if it does rain on Thursday, I don't know what we're gonna do for a live stream, because I'm not a big fan of live streaming in the rain. I think the only day I'm willing to live stream in the rain is for the Tribute and Light. Like that, I'm willing to to hang out in the downpours for you. But anything other than that, not really. I know I could get a lot more viewers if I live stream. I know, maybe radio show, Nabul. Yeah, maybe. There is also a good chance I'm going to hang out with family on Thursday. The panorama is closed. Most museums are closed on Thanksgiving Day. Yeah, it felt appropriate, right? Yeah. That was what, 2 years ago? The Tribute and Light happened in the rain, or 3 years ago? That was rough. That was a tough live stream. That was a tough live stream, but it felt appropriate. But yeah, might be hanging out with family. Beautiful views of Jersey City, New Jersey, Hoboken, New Jersey, right over there. This is the Hudson River. We're on the west side of Manhattan Island. Yeah, it was a wild live stream. Passing Watts Street, everybody. Passing Watts Street. This right here, this is the ventilation shaft for the Holland Tunnel. Supposedly they could change out the air in the whole tunnel every 90 seconds or something like that. Well, the parade is, you know, it's affected by weather regardless, but like it's all about the wind. If the winds are too strong, they're gonna have to get rid of the balloons. So hopefully they don't get rid of the balloons. Hopefully it's not that windy. And I think it's like 30-mile-an-hour winds. They cancel the balloons. And they have done that in the past. So what areas are great to see Christmas time in Manhattan. So we're going to be covering a lot of the island, Monique. There's displays in Lower Manhattan. There are displays in Midtown and everywhere in between. So we're literally going to be all over Manhattan, but obviously the main area is Midtown by Rockefeller Center. That is like the main Christmas area. But I like to show you guys other places. Of course, in Brooklyn, we'll be in Dyker Heights. But there's also other areas in the neighboring neighborhoods of Bensonhurst and Bay Ridge that we'll be seeing displays too. So all over the city. We're going to be going literally all over the city. All 5 boroughs will be covered. So all over. Always great stuff on this channel. That's right. All right, so we're approaching, we're passing Canal Street's right over there. And this is the Holland Tunnel. Exactly, there are a lot of Christmas displays, and even the Forever Tree in Central Park, you've got to cover that. There's so much stuff going on. There's so much stuff going on this time of year. So we'll be literally all over the city. I'm going to try to show you guys all the stuff that not a lot of other people show. So last year we got a couple of really over-the-top houses that nobody covered. So I'm hoping to do that again in the coming weeks. Aw, rest in peace to your parrot who died earlier this year. Aw, my condolences, JR. I'm so sorry. The Forever Tree is a tree dedicated to everyone's pets. And that's in the middle of Central Park. Bagels and Walks already posted a picture of it on his Instagram. But we're going to check that out in the coming weeks also here on the stream. But really quick before we leave this piece of art, I love this piece of art because I could say, I want to thank you. I want to thank all the channel members who keep this broadcast going, who support the channel on a monthly basis. I want to thank everyone who super chats and leaves PayPals and supports the channel and all my endeavors to keep the channel going. I want to thank everyone who hit the thumbs up on the video. I want to thank everybody who supports the channel. So thank you guys, all your continued support of the channel. Without your support, I can't put as much time into this as I would like to. You're trying to make up your mind if you want to stay in New York or South Carolina. Well, I mean, South Carolina is nice and warm, but you get all the displays here in New York, so. But thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thanks so much for being one of us. I love this piece of art because I could thank you guys with it. So thank you guys. Thank you for all of your support. We're now approaching Pier 40. Good to see you, Mimi. Welcome. Hudson River Park, what we're walking in right now, it's an interesting kind of park here because technically we are not in a city park. We are in a state of New York park. CB Earth Day, you're more than welcome for the live streams. Good to see you, Dwayne, in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Welcome. Figments, you're more than welcome. Carol, welcome. Uh-oh. Weird cell phone signal alert. It's getting weird. Put the graphic up for you guys. Ah, awesome. Awesome, Monique. Having a little bit of a cell phone issue here, so please be patient. Oh, there we go. I think we're just above minimums. Yes, we are just above minimums. Barely, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Passing kind of the Chelsea area, or I think we're now officially in, might be officially now in West Village here. Yes, we're passing Houston. So we are officially in the West Village. Enjoyable even with the bad signal. Thank you so much. I think the app is overcompensating, so I think the app is overcompensating just a little bit. Yeah, approaching the blue hour. We were in the golden hour. Now we're in the blue hour. Pier 40 is a athletic pier, so there's a bunch of stuff that goes on here on Pier 40. Athletic-wise. Pretty amazing how much they've turned around this whole area, though. I could remember as a kid riding my bike in the mid-90s down here. There was really nothing down here. Some of these buildings were pretty much even abandoned, and now they have a whole new life to them. Which is pretty amazing. There you go. There you go, Monique. Yes, indeed. Right over here is also where the got a couple of hornblower cruises that depart from here. A couple of booze cruises depart from here. I've seen quite a few pictures and films and videos from down here in the 70s, and yeah, it's come a very long way, to say the least. Went from literally one of the most least desirable areas in the city to the most desirable. Looks like Hornblower's getting ready to load up here. A booze cruise getting ready to get going. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome. Good to see ya. Yes, indeed, into the lens. So we got ferries and mostly cruises leave from here. Those sightseeing cruises leave from Pier 40. The main ferry terminals, there's one further north of us at like 40th Street. And then there's another one south of us, behind us, at Vesey Street. Yes, the West Side Highway for the most part was torn down in the 80s. I love New York City history too. You walked 42nd Street to the Circle Line in the 70s, very seedy. Yes, indeed, RoboJax. Going through the West Side back in the 70s was legitimately sketchy. Legitimately sketchy back in the day. What are the costs of those sightseeing cruises? Dwayne, there's many different cruises available, so I do not know all the prices off the top of my head. So I do not know how much the price of the cruises that depart Pier 40 cost. That is a search for the Google. But Pier 40, a lot of those sightseeing cruises and party boats are serviced by Hornblower. Darkness don't give me no time? No, absolutely not. Oh, you like that story there, Janine? Yeah, we rode the Manhattan 2. Me and my mom. The Manhattan 2 is like this restored boat from like the 20s. And they have a really nice sunset wine tasting cruise. And yeah, kind of befriended the tour guide there because I was still a new tour guide at the time. I was a full-time tour guide for about a year at that point, maybe a year and a half. As in Horatio Hornblower? No, Hornblower, the cruise company. Stephanie Stearns did the full loop on the Circle Line for $40 back in 2022. Yeah, we gotta do a Circle Line boat too in the future. But Hornblower cruises, I'm talking about. Hornblower cruises. We are passing, we're passing Christopher Street right now. We are passing Christopher Streets. Ooh, the bathroom's open. Yep. Hornblower's headquarters is in San Francisco. Daniel, do I walk fast? It's at my regular pace. Did the circle line a few times. A lot of fun. Yes, indeed. You also did it. $42 for 2.5 hours. Not bad at all. All right. Are these bathrooms open? These bathrooms are open. I'm going to take advantage. I'll be right back. And we will continue our walk up the Hudson River. Until then, please enjoy these not so real fireworks. And I will be right back. All right, when you see a bathroom, you gotta use it, people. You gotta use it. When you see a bathroom, you gotta use it. You learn so much from my live streams. I appreciate that, Dwayne. You can tell they're fake because there's no time gap. Yeah, right, Ed? That's very true, Ed. That's very true. All right, yeah, you need fireworks in your bathroom too? Yep, absolutely. Feel much better? Yeah, me too. I feel much, much better. There was some guy singing to himself inside the bathroom. It was kind of funny. Guy was on the good stuff. Anyway, you need fireworks animation in your bathroom? I think we all need fireworks animations in our bathrooms. It's a way of life, people. It's like Pavlov's dog, exactly. Does this path go all around Manhattan? Mem to Tobe, almost Mem to Tobe. So there are some spots along the waterfront that are not accessible, and that's mostly up in Inwood and Harlem. So, or East Harlem. So yeah, it almost goes all the way around. There is a project to create that, to create a continuous path that goes all the way around Manhattan Island. That is in the works. You see fireworks no matter what, Bill? Awesome. Good to see you, Cliff. Welcome. Good to see everybody. People, let's go to the 1X. Hey, let's go to the 1X lens because it's getting dark. We can't do the ultra wide in the dark. Supposedly, when I get a new phone, I could do the ultra wide and it's not as dark. Supposedly. I'll believe that when I see it. All right, we just started Pier 45. Now what is this? Pier 46? Pier 46, everybody. Still going north on the Hudson River. Good to see you, Jason. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Jason. You like to run a lap? Seriously? Yeah, me too. Me too. Take a look at this view here. It's beautiful. Look at this. Look at that. Yay! You're more than welcome, buy the book. You're more than welcome. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, Sean of Bagels and Walks' channel. He did the Grand Saunter, which is to walk the entire circumference of Manhattan Island. Like a 38-mile walk. That is something I want to do myself on a live stream. And I am planning very soon to walk the length of Manhattan Island, starting in the Bronx and going all the way down. Want to plan out a day for that. Kind of like a subathon. Yeah, it'd be a cool walk for sure. Yeah, do the whole length. There is technically a part of Manhattan that's on the other side of the Harlem River, and what people would think is the Bronx, but it's actually not. So Jim tried once doing the perimeter, but caved in at around mile 28. You only had 10 more miles to go, Jim. What the hell? You only had 10 more miles to go. It's still a marathon, though. And that's another thing I was talking about that with the Duchess, and she wants to join me for this too, where we do the marathon route starting in Bay Ridge. You like to see walk the entire... Brooklyn is quite considerably longer, JR. Brooklyn would be quite considerably longer to walk the length of Brooklyn. That would be a long walk through some very sketchy neighborhoods. Mike says that he can image, you can imagine, oh, there you go, okay. Yeah, those hills in the north, right? The circumference is like 38 miles, yeah. But that's Manhattan. Brooklyn is a lot larger. Cliff Padilla can't see himself trying to walk around the entire perimeter, but if he was younger, maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah, Stephanie, that's an idea. That is an idea. I mean, that would be technically like a paid tour then. That would be like a paid tour, so. But if you guys want to join me for parts of the walk, that'll be fun. Maybe something like that could help get the money, help me get the money together for a new phone. Oh, I mean, I did see a great video, a movie here on YouTube recently about a guy who's like walking every street in New York City. And it's called like The World at Your Feet or something like that. It's available here on YouTube with a lot of ads. The ads add almost a half hour to the movie. But it's a really interesting movie, and what's really funny is that there are a couple of pivotal scenes that take place out on the west end of Coney Island, which is really funny. Jason, if I walked that long distance, I will definitely get a slice of pizza and a beer. A slice of pizza and a beer. Hoping to do the, oh really? Hoping to do the Great Saunter next year, yeah. It would be a very long walk, Urban Adventure, yeah. I'm hoping to get the 16 Pro. Whatever the latest model is, I think it's the 16 Pro. I always just get the newest model because we use these for the live stream, so. I know I could get it for like $5 a month. So I just got to get that initial fee of like $100 and something in. But good to see you there, Myrna. Up there in Montreal. Did you catch the sunset, replay of the sunset at the Colgate clock? Wasn't that cool, Myrna? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We're making our way up to Hudson Yards. But we almost got the Colgate clock perfectly lined up with the sunset. It's kind of cool though, seeing it go around the clock though. That was kind of neat. You're happy with your 15 Pro? Yeah. I'm still happy with my 12 Pro. I just have no space on this phone anymore. Every time I finish my live streams, I gotta delete the raw video that Prism Live saves. And then I gotta like delete other stuff and then reboot the phone because the phone has no space on it. You used to stream using the SE, yeah. 16 is nice. Just finished paying off your 14. I finished paying off my 12 like 2 years ago. And ever since then, Verizon is like, get a new phone. Get a new phone. So, but yeah, we're going to Hudson Yards. Had a 60 gig on your old phone, nice. But what about to say? Meeting up with the Duchess. Meeting up with the Duchess up at Hudson Yards. Doing our series of holiday photos for her Instagram. So we're gonna do holiday photos in Hudson Yards. So I'll be meeting up with her later at around 6:30. So it looks like the timing is gonna be just right. The circumference of Brooklyn is 46.2 miles. That is a long walk. That will take me like 12 hours. Verizon does have the best service in New York City. Good to see you, Jesse. Welcome. I can honestly say that Verizon has the best service in New York, and then a very close second, surprisingly enough, is T-Mobile. From all the research that I have done, AT&T, while in some spots could be very superior, and overall, across the 5 boroughs, AT&T is actually the worst in the New York City area. I have done so much research into how cell phone connections work with the live stream and how it all, you know, the functionality of it. And after doing quite a bit of research, Verizon is the best, T-Mobile is a close second, and then AT&T rounding out the top cell phone providers. Everything else runs off of one of those networks, you know, at a slightly reduced rate. So like if you get like I have Simple Mobile. Simple Mobile runs off of T-Mobile, and sometimes depending on traffic volume, they will throttle me on that connection. But I'm using a VPN that bonds the signal, so usually when they throttle, when I get throttled, it doesn't really affect the stream. But good to see you, Redstone Soldier. Good to see you, Jim, over there in Center Moriches, Long Island. Better late than never. We had a beautiful sunset. Now we're making our way up to Hudson Yards. You're always losing signal when walking. Yeah. There's a lot of things that have to happen to make a cell phone, a live stream broadcast from a cell phone work correctly. There's lots of variabilities. The quality of my streams are great. I try my best. Jason, if there's one thing that I can't stand, is a bad signal. So, off to the store again. ABX Girl, have a great night. Enjoy your shopping. We're passing the Gansevoort Peninsula right now. So Metro PCS, yes, Metro PCS is on T-Mobile. Used to be on Verizon, there you go. Coming into view on our left-hand side is going to be Little Island, NYC. You broadcast at 780 now. All right. Coming up to the beginning of the Highline has now begun off to our right-hand side, and we're right over here. This is the Standard Hotel, right up there. I don't do the Pro Max because it's too heavy for the gimbal. If I were to get something like the Pro Max, the gimbal battery will only last me about 4 hours. So I try to get just a regular Pro model so it's a lighter weight for the gimbal. You have track phone on your streams? Okay. Cliff Badie is an Android guy. Yeah, in the old days of Periscope, throttling was a huge problem. Yeah, no, because you know what, Monique, there were a lot of less resources for signal management back in the day. So now, like, I'm running this broadcast through Speedify, which is a VPN that bonds multiple signals. You didn't have that back in the Periscope days. But also, Periscope live streams were relatively small compared to the amount of data you were putting out. Yeah, it was like almost 10 years ago. Exactly. Yep, gimbal weight is an issue. What's the longest continuous stream I have done? At home, I've done a stream that was almost 10 hours long. During the pandemic, I did a 9-hour and 48-minute live stream. That was during the pandemic. Outside, I've probably done like, well, we did one marathon Sunday where we did like 10 hours, but that was not continuous. There was a break in between that. Yeah, Speedify VPN. It's only like $15 a month. It's actually quite worth it. You don't like the Pro Max either? Yeah, exactly, no. Exactly. No, I can't have a big phone for the gimbal. Right now, I have 2 limiters to the broadcast, which is the gimbal battery and the microphone battery. And because it's cold, my microphones start giving out at around 4 hours. The longest was the marathon with no break, yeah. Oh, when we went on the bike and everything? Yeah, that was like 9 hours. Yeah, we went on a bike. We rode a bike 13 miles on a marathon Sunday. Did a constant stream. I do want to do like a subathon one of these days where we're on for like maybe 12 hours. 12 hours with content. I'm not going to sleep. Sleeping on a live stream is not live streaming. I don't care what people say. And I'm not going to put a camera on me while I sleep. Good to see you, Boris. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. As we pass Pier 57, where we saw the beautiful Disney treasure blow its horn. And we saw an unbelievable drone show featuring over 1,000 drones and one very cranky lady. Anyway, good to see you, Colleen, up there in Cyprus. You're more than welcome for the company and the walk. But that is the thing that's limiting me right now, is the gimbal battery and the battery on the microphones. I have to make it interesting, Jason. It's a show. It's a TV show. Wow, it was 8 hours, 25 minutes for a marathon Sunday. That was continuous. How dare I speak in public, right? Good to see you, Deb. Welcome. Making our way past Pier 57, where you have all the restaurants and shops. Lots of great. Let's get a little Christmas display here. Good to see you, Ange. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you and Joe are doing well. Everybody follow Yo Ange, fantastic live streamer from the Upper West Side. Follow Joe and Ange on their coffee-fueled adventures around New York City and beyond. Everyone check out Yo Ange's channel. What could I do to protect the batteries from the cold? There's not really much I can do. I could try to insulate the batteries, but then that adds weight. Your longest, your longest was the Grand Saunter. Yeah, that was like 10 hours. Yeah, we could hear you get more uncomfortable the whole time. I mean, you know how it is, Sean. Once you get past like 6 hours, you know, stuff starts like, you know, your voice starts failing, your legs, and, you know, the body's like, come on, give me a break. That's what people don't understand. Once you get past the 6 hour mark, it's like an endurance. All right, Pier 57, and now on to the Chelsea Piers, which is right here. The putting green looks cool, all lit up. But the Grand Saunter is a long, long haul there. Can't hold your gimbal for more than 10 minutes before you get tired. Yeah. Yeah, after a while, I mean, my hand starts going numb. That's probably around the 5 hour mark. My hand starts going a little numb. Into the Lens started to get tired after 2 hours yesterday when he was doing his live stream in the afternoon. Okay. Yeah. I'm already approaching 2 hours and I'm nowhere near tired. Yeah. Don't go below 20? Yeah. No, it's true, Nebul. Yeah, it won't charge, especially depending on the temperature. Yeah, if you get below 20%, it won't charge correctly, even if you have a fast charge on the battery. Yeah, 32 miles, yeah. Insane, but he was happy to do it. I mean, it's an endurance thing, Sean, so it's a thing that you could tell people that you've done. You've done 32 miles. What's my favorite part about live streaming? Sharing what I'm showing you guys. There's a lot of people who can't make it to New York for whatever reason. So it keeps my tour guide brain fresh and I'm able to share the experience. That's what live streaming is all about. It's about sharing the experience. It's not even merely the walk. The walk is a part of it. Everything else is a part of it. The audience, the chat, everything's a part of it. It's the shared experience of it. That's what I love the most. Good to see you, Eric. Welcome. Appreciate that, Madam Moja. But that's what I like. That's why I'm so kind of hard about the chat and hard about the gimbal being level, and I'm crazy about the audio, and so I want to give you guys the best show I can. And that's why I've been doing this now for 9 years. More than welcome, Jason. Yes, exactly, Nebul. So yeah, sometimes we're the only person there. And that's what I love. Sometimes you're the only one there filming the event. Sometimes people who are performing at said events sometimes don't have anyone to document it. Especially when it comes to like music events and stuff. It's a great building here by Jean Nouvel. There are no two apartments alike in this building. No two apartments have the same layout. The first you saw me was when I was in Coney streaming with Ariel. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Sari Mary, good to see you. It's always fun showing Ariel around Coney. Columbia football wins first Ivy League title since 1961. Wow, pretty cool. It's a big city bike rack. We're already approaching 23rd Street. Let's quickly get around these people. A lady who did that animation at the Animation Geek Festival told you that. Wow, awesome. She saw your video and decided to apply. That's pretty cool. I give tours in specific areas, Jason. So my areas of expertise are, of course, Coney Island, Central Park, and thank you so much, man, and the Brooklyn Bridge. So Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park, and Coney Island. Those are my three main areas, but obviously sometimes people hire me to tour other places. So I have led paid tours into Dyker Heights in the past, and I have never done bus tours into Dyker Heights. I refuse to do that. I was offered quite a bit of money to do those tours in the past, and I refuse to do that. Jesse, we are in Manhattan. We are already in Manhattan. We're on the west side of Manhattan. We're walking along the Hudson River Park. We're right next to Chelsea Piers. Usually when I do a Highline tour, Nibble, there's other stuff added. So I have done tours of the Highline, but that was like kind of rolled in with like a bike tour. So I used to lead a bike tour. It was like half walking, half bicycle tour. So first half of the tour was a trip over Manhattan and Brooklyn Bridge into Brooklyn, and then we come up the west side, and then we actually park the bikes, walk the Highline, and yeah, Brooklyn Bridge is your fave. Me too. Not a fan of the bus tours in Dyker Heights. It's not kind to the community. I'll be the first to tell you, I do not recommend, there we go. I do not recommend those bus tours in Dyker Heights. It's mainly because they're on a very tight schedule. And usually the tours are paced out or timed out by the traffic. It takes a certain amount of time to get there from Midtown Manhattan to Dyker Heights. It takes a certain amount of time, and they do plan in case there's any like construction, or if there's any kind of construction or traffic, but you're always going to hit traffic going out to Dyker Heights. So what would be, once you're in the neighborhood, an hour tour, maybe 90 minutes, it's really only going to be about 45 minutes until you're thrown back onto the bus and you're heading back to Manhattan. Well, Boris, it's just that it used to be a neighborhood thing, Boris, and that's all changed. And tourists from all around the world know about Dyker Heights now. So they want to see it, which is cool, but it's one of those things that it's a victim of its own success. And that's why I don't recommend doing a bus tour. You're going to be rushed in and out of a bus. You're going to be rushed around. You're going to be rushed to take a picture and then get out of there. You can't really enjoy it. That's why it's best to walk around, or there are smaller scale van tours, and those are the tours that I did with like maybe 15 people. And those van tours, you're able to spend a lot more time kind of going around the blocks and enjoying the decorations and the homes, and more importantly, not rushing to take pictures. But those tours usually, instead of the standard 3 hours, are more like 5. Those are like 5-hour tours. So, but anyway, that was a long explanation. We'll be walking from Bay Ridge to Dyker Heights. Nice. It's a long walk, so get ready for it. You walk Central Park, Highline, Bay Ridge. You're more than welcome there, Nibble. More than welcome for that. Yeah, Dyker Heights is fun. Went for the first time last year. It's a trek, but it's worth it. Absolutely. Karen J. McLean up there in Canada. Good to see you, Karen J. McLean. Welcome. You gotta respect the community. Absolutely. You gotta respect the community. Well, next time, Nibble, you know how to get around Central Park. Are the double-decker tour buses similar? Yes, they're all very similar. I don't recommend the double-decker tour buses anymore because they fired all of their live tour guides. You now get some kind of audio tour on those double-decker bus rides. And again, for the most part, you're going to be stuck in traffic. So if you're thinking about getting anywhere in a meaningful time, you're not going to do that on a double-decker tour bus. You're going to be stuck in traffic. Rube, good to see you there, Boob. Brub Bale, welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. And I'm not that young, but Big Bus or what's the other one? Top View. I don't recommend any of those guys. Into the Lens did a double-decker tour bus loop around downtown in July 2010. Did I ever go to the Plaza Hotel? They do not let you live stream for the most part in the Plaza Hotel, Ethan. There are some holiday displays that I'm going to try to get some video and pictures of. But if you walk into the lobby of the Plaza Hotel with a Gimble, they will ask you to leave or turn off the gimbal. They don't like that. They don't like that very much. Good to see you, Denise. Welcome. It's basically common sense. Like, they don't want you to put the camera in people's faces, which is completely understandable. This is the flying pan right over here. Nice little restaurant over there. Nice little restaurant. And we're coming up to the construction site of the new Gateway Tunnel. 243 likes. Can we get to 300? That'll be amazing. Live streaming does take a certain type of skill, but unfortunately, nowadays there are a lot of new people coming into the game who don't understand the simple etiquette of a live stream, which is, I don't know, it's like my pet peeve. But I think, unfortunately, people think live streaming is just put a phone on a gimbal and walk. I think it should be more than that. I'm not saying that there's not a marketplace for that, because there definitely is. But I like to give people a little bit more context. And some of the stuff I've been seeing lately is really bad. Not even pretty bad, it's just really bad. No, I've been seeing a lot of streamers pop up too, and I mean, a lot of them are mediocre at best. They don't care about how they frame a shot. Especially if they're like maybe adjusting their jacket or something like that, they kind of put the camera in awkward places or in people's faces. And you know, there is a etiquette and a way to go about it to make the broadcast a lot more enjoyable for everyone, including replay viewers too. But we are now right next to the construction site of the new Gateway Tunnel. So right over here is going to be the new train tunnel that takes people from New Jersey into Manhattan, alleviating a lot of the traffic on the original tunnel, which is over 100 years old. I appreciate that, Bill. I know, I've seen that too, RoboJax. What? Well, hold on one second. Let me get to that super chat. And Robinson Lopes with a $2 super chat. Robinson Lopes, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $2 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $2 super chat. And I will get a cup of coffee with that. I will get a cup of coffee with that. Thank you so much there. Robinson Lopes with a big $2 super chat. Am I on Blue Sky? I'm not on Blue Sky yet. I'm not on Blue Sky yet. But I will be. I will be soon. I appreciate that, Steve LaPont. Not everyone does it with style. I have my own brand. Julie, I am very well aware of that. I appreciate those kind words, Julie. The rule is to live stream what you like. Exactly. Exactly. I show things that I enjoy and that I like to show. So yes, like I don't do events for the sake of covering events. Like, you know, I don't walk neighborhoods for the sake of walking neighborhoods. I do things where I have a little bit of expertise or a little bit of knowledge in, and more importantly, I do things that are like, I try to make it as visual as possible for you guys, because after all, this is a visual medium. So I would probably have a lot more subscribers if I just did Midtown every day. But I kind of find that kind of boring. So I want to show you guys all of New York and not just one part over and over and over again. So, like, we'll be going back to Midtown very soon to go see the Christmas decorations, but obviously not today. But yeah, look for me over on Blue Sky. I got to get that name all together. You live stream your architecture sketching because it's your passion. Really? Jason, I'm going to have to check that out, Jason. You do like art streams. That's pretty cool. I love live streams where people are creating arts. It's always fun to see that. It's always fun to see that. That's pretty cool, Jason. I always say, if nobody's live streaming in your locale, in your location, or if you know, if you're doing something kind of unique and different and you want to show it off, show it off. It's not called YouTube for nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's about you. So, yeah. And bloody hell, we got another one here. Steve LaPont with a $5 super chat. Steve LaPont, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Steve LaPont, for your donation. Thanks for sponsoring tonight's live stream. For a beer. No one covers New York City like a real born and bred New Yorker. Steve, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Steve. I'm trying my best, Steve, with a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Steve LaPont. Much, much, much appreciated. Lornu, good to see you. Can never get to America. You're in England, so you get to see New York through these live streams. That's what I'm here for, Lornu. Good to see you. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to show you guys New York, to make you feel like you're here. That's what I'm here. That's what this live streaming is all about. We made it to Hudson Yards, people. There it is. Hudson Yards is right here. So we're gonna now, I guess we'll walk over to, yeah, we'll stay right here. Let's go to 30th Street here. There is a crosswalk right here. Let's take this crosswalk here. This weird table is here. It's art. It's art, people. It's kind of functional art, kind of mildly functional art. One day you'll get to come to New York, John. One day. Save your nickels, dimes, and pennies, and you'll be out here before you realize too. Wow, he's doing a wheelie in a freaking scooter. Let's quickly, we've got 18 seconds. I guess, you know what, we'll hang out here in the median. Let's get some B-roll here at the median. We got 10 seconds on the clock, so let's hang out here in the median. So across the way here, we have a kind of like a big empty lot right here. This empty lot right here. This is gonna be a ventilation shaft for the Gateway Tunnel project right here. You love the Brooklyn Bridge streams? Me too. Absolutely, Deb. Absolutely. They did a great job building it, absolutely. You could just see the vessel from here. And now we're gonna go up into the Highline here. And we're gonna walk a little bit of the Highline and make our way into Hudson Yards. City does look stunning at night. It's beautiful. West Street, everybody. Oh, we got a helicopter coming in for a landing. Good to see you, John the Beagle Dad. Very lucky to live in New York, absolutely. Are these people here for the, they're here for the big bus over there. This is that weird spot of West Street where the big bus picks up and drops off people. Ah, there you go, Steve. Nice. You know what, Nibble? It's pretty simple. You have the tail rotor, which counteracts the torque of the main rotor, and you're balancing between the spin of the aircraft and the counteraction of that. And there's basically 3 control surfaces on a helicopter. I'm trying to do my best to map it to a PlayStation 4 controller, but I don't think I could do it. Good to see you there, Arjan. Welcome. Let's go see the pigeon. Her name is Dinosaur, and I have confirmed that it is a female. So her name is Dinosaur. So we'll go see her for a little bit, and then we'll head into the mall. It's amazing how we have all these apartments here now. There were never people who used to live down here. And now we have a lot of apartments down here, a lot of shops down here now. I can remember in the 90s, there's literally nothing here. A lot of parking lots around here. Hudson Yards, one of your favorite locations? Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Oh, I was wondering about, oh, I wanted to see this mural. Oh, it's a bonus. I was wondering where this mural was. I saw this mural literally the other day on Instagram, and I was wondering where it is. Like, I knew it was in by the Hudson Yards area, but now I know where it is. He was walking in London on Friday and found the fiberglass statue of a penguin, and it reminded me of my art sightseeing streams. Awesome. Awesome. This cool mural. Yeah. I was wondering where this was. So what are we at here? This is, I think, 30th Street. Is it 29 or 30th Street? Let me see. I want to say we're on 30th. I'm going to know in a moment here once I get to the corner. Look at this mural. Any favorite eats in this area? I mean, not really, no. I mean, the Skylight, the Skyview Diner, right by right by B&H, is probably one of my favorite places around here. Okay, what street are we on? There are no crosstown streets here. Oh, so that takes us over. This is 29th Street. Look at this mural. This mural is so cool. That is neat. Right on top of this Manhattan storage spot here. Isn't that cool? Yay. Okay, we walk over, let's walk over the block. That's the Highline right over there. That's 30th Street, so we're on 29. It's 11th Avenue, by the way. Isn't that a cool mural? I saw that literally like 2-3 days ago on Instagram. And I was like, I know it's by Hudson Yards, but I didn't know exactly where. Now I know. That was completely by accident. See, they got like food markets down here now, back when they used to not have anything down here. Back in the day, there used to be nothing down here. Now there's everything down here. It's a whole neighborhood. Here's 30th Street. And here's the Highline. We're gonna head up these steps here once we get the lights. I can honestly say I have never taken these steps up. So this is my first time actually taking the steps up here at 30th Street. You like that mural? Hey. Hey. Way. Working out my calf muscles. Oh my goodness, and the Bailey with a £5 super chat. Deb, thank you so much for a very generous £5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's £5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big £5 super chat. I'm completely out of breath. Thank you so much, Deb, just because. Thank you so much, Deb, for sponsoring today's live stream with a very generous £5 super chat. Let me just go through the super chats really quick. Make sure I have hit the like button on all of them. Robinson Lopes, Steve LaPont, and Bailey. Was that an anime mural? It could have been. Yeah, the Highline goes up pretty high up. It's like the third story of these buildings. It's like the third story. You rock, Brian, you rock. You're a member of the channel, you rock. All you guys rock. All right, let's head over and see Dinosaur. Let's see how our girl's doing. Hey! Hey, this is the actual Hudson Yards right here. And we got a pretty cool view of the Highline. Look at this. Right here. There it is, everyone. Here's the Highline. And we could go wide angle now because we have enough light on this thing. I like giving you guys the ultra wide angle because you could see so much stuff. And yep, old tracks on the Highline. Originally called the West Side Improvement. The structure was completed in 1932. It went as far north as 54th Street. And it used to go as far south as Canal Street. But now our Highline Park is between 34th Street and Gansevoort Street, linking the meatpacking district with Hudson Yards. The Luna Luna exhibit right in there. The Lost Amusement Park recreated here in the shed of Hudson Yards, a multicultural shed of Hudson Yards. It's called the Bloomberg Building, but I have yet to hear somebody call it the Bloomberg Building. Look, you get a little teaser of it. Look, we can see a little teaser of it. Look at that, a little, the Keith Haring carousel right there. We can see a little peek of it. How cool is that? That's that. I would like to ride the rides, but you cannot ride the rides, unfortunately. You can't ride the rides, unfortunately. Now, the Highline's landlord, Freight Rail Company CSX, the agreement is that they left some of the track in place so that they could convert the structure back into a freight rail line if necessary. I highly doubt that's going to happen. I highly doubt that's going to happen. Me too, Mark. I love seeing the Highline at night. Me too. Yeah, it used to be a wasteland. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. It used to be nothing down here. And now this area has really come about and come out and looks fantastic now. Wow, another bike up here. I have never seen so many bikes up here in the Highline until recently. But that bike is actually locked to a bench. That shouldn't last too long. Absolutely, Jason. Yeah, the Highline is an excellent example of a reuse of a structure. You know, Mayor Giuliani almost took this whole thing out. But there were two guys who eventually create the Friends of the Highline Park, and they're the ones who get this whole thing going with a little bit of money from Diane von Furstenberg and Barry Diller. But Bill Thomas with a $10 super chat. Bill Thomas, thank you so much for your very generous donation of $10. Thank you so much for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Bill, I'm glad you're enjoying the live stream, and thank you so much for your support. with a big $10 super chat. Much, much, much appreciated. There's literally, Ed Allen, there's literally one meat packing company left, and they're planning to close in a few months. So the last meat packing or meat processing factory in the meat packing district is closing in a few months. So you're more than welcome. Robinson loves you, more than welcome, everybody. Here's our baby. Here's our baby. Here's our friend. Here she is, and I have looked it up. It's a she. Here is Dinosaur, everybody. She is made of aluminum, painted, brush painted, airbrush painted to give her that effect here. She probably looks really good here. Let me put it again to the 1X here. There she is. Be seeing Dinosaur in a couple of weeks there, Jason. It's a beautiful sight, Jason, night or day. It's a beautiful sight to see our friend. I have grown very attached to Dinosaur. And I'm really, you know, if you guys dig around, maybe about a year ago now, I was talking about all the various concepts they had to put the new art piece here along the spur here of the Highline. And one of those ideas was for a giant 16-foot pigeon. And I said on the live stream, if anyone from the Highline is watching, if they could please pick the pigeon. And they did. And they did. So here she is. The building behind it's an office building. I don't know the name of it, but that office building behind it used to have a very ugly exterior. Now it looks quite beautiful. Hope to see Dinosaur next week, Damien. Awesome. Fawn Marie, she is a queen. She should be lit. I agree. Yep, a pigeon named Dinosaur. Good to see you there. You was paid for to fly with Batman. There you go. Good to see you there. Welcome. Let's get some cool shots for you guys. Looks like we have a tour that just showed up here. Got a tour. Doesn't she look fabulous? I wish she did have some lights on her though. I love her so much too. I'm gonna definitely miss her when she disappears. I know she does use like some proper lighting, but she always looks so cool. I think my favorite view though is from her behind. And just to prove it that she is made out of aluminum. She's hollow, like a chocolate bunny. So they painted her using an airbrush, and that's what creates that really cool feathered effect. Good to see you, JJ Sunshine from Melbourne, Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Good to see you there. Yeah, she's not flying anytime soon. That's the screenshot right there. That's cool. I love how she looks. Let's get the avenue in there. Let's get 10th Avenue in that. There you go. Boom. I wish she was permanent. Yeah, I wish she was permanent, NYC Vibes. I wish she was permanent, but one could dream. There she is, everybody. Dinosaur. And you got a whole orchestra of automobiles. The 10th Avenue right here. Always lots of beeping, always. It's New York, people. It's New York. All right, let's head into the shops at Hudson Yards. That's another cool shot. That's another cool shot. Look at that. That's a cool shot. I love that. Got a couple of screen grabs there. You got a couple of screen grabs for y'all. All right, let's continue on. Let's get into the Hudson Yards. Sorry, let's get into, we're already at Hudson Yards. Let's get into the shops at Hudson Yards. It's the west side, always too noisy. Yeah, it's where a lot of the traffic is, you know? A lot of the people coming in and out of Manhattan, you know, they travel via the west side here. I mean, pretty much everyone coming in and out of Manhattan by a car from New Jersey, they have to interact with Hell's Kitchen and West Midtown, so. That would be cool, Jason. A little spot in Central Park would be awesome. Oh, you're more than welcome, Cake. You're more than welcome. Well, now we're gonna go into the shops at Hudson Yards, and we're gonna see the Christmas decorations. It's like they're kind of like Christmas decorations. Like they decorate the whole mall. So let's go see what the kind of decorations they have inside there. And that is where I'm gonna meet up with the Duchess. And we're gonna do our some holiday pictures. Yeah, Central Park would be a great place. Oh, there's our tour guide. Using the light stick there, the light wand. Oh. Ooh, is my battery not working? Oh shit. Hold on, people. Oh wow. Hold on, people. My battery disconnected. My battery disconnected. Hold on, people. I don't know why the battery disconnected, but it did. Let's see if I can get this turned on again. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Now let's see. Are we connected? Yes. All right. Lightsaber. That was the word I was looking for. Lightsaber. All right. Oh, shit. I don't know. Didn't realize that the battery was depleting. Yeah, it happens. It happens, Nibble. It happens. Not a big deal. Yeah, that was a lightsaber. Every now and then the battery will just shut off. I mean, it's one of these things that just happens. And plus I have my other device connected to the battery, so that might have messed it up a bit. But it's 6:01. It is 6:01. And I am right on time for my arrival here at Hudson Yards. Here we are. It's a very 1% Christmas. And here we are. The lights always look fabulous. The vessel always looks fabulous. A lot of people here. You have to, Nebul, you have to go into, there's a setting called live, what's it called? Live video status. Let me see, Nebul, you're gonna make me do this now on a live stream here. When you, in the upper left-hand corner, you have to circle with the 3 dots. You touch the circle on the 3 dots, and then you have to toggle on use live status indicator. Use live status indicator. You make sure that is switched on, that is illuminated yellow, and then you'll have your signal strength, your microphone levels, your frames per second, and your battery level. So I hope you got all that because I'm not repeating it. Isn't this pretty? We're gonna do a little loop here so I can show you guys the trees, and then we'll go into the mall. I tell you, the tree, they always decorate the trees really nice over here. Let me see if I could, can I walk straight across here? No. In order to see the battery charging, you have to, if you're on an iPhone, you got to scroll down your control center. And then if it has a little lightning bolt, that means your you're powered on. So you gotta scroll. You gotta do the swipe down on the right hand side. Isn't it beautiful? Definitely getting a little bit more chilly as the night continues on. A lot of tourists here. Does the hot air balloon mean anything? I mean, it's like kind of like their theme, Ollie. It's the theme. When we go inside, you're going to see a really cool hot air balloon. But it's kind of like the theme. But I just love walking around here, enjoying these views of the trees and everything. So we'll just enjoy these trees here. All the hot dog vendors over here. It's funny how everyone uses all the displays here. Oh, there's the vessel, right there. Never been in this little corner here. Let's walk it. I have literally never been in this tiny little corner here. Like a little corner space here. Ink Inspired Life. Yeah, Jason, we've been there already. Check out the replay. We have already been there since it's reopened, and I do not recommend it. Because some of the security staff does not know the difference between a gimbal and a selfie stick. So I got very upset when I walked the vessel. I'm not planning to walk the vessel anytime soon. We've done it once, and that's it. And you don't even get the best views from there anymore, so I think it has bad karma, I'm not gonna lie. I think the vessel has very bad karma. He was a nitwit, yes he was. Exactly, Ollie, exactly. I mean, whenever I do a lot of these live streams in places that are ticketed, I'm always checking the rules. I'm always checking the rules of these places. It's not worth the money, it's $10 or something like that. If you're a resident of New York City, you get free tickets for Thursdays. And again, I don't recommend it. To think, 5 people died right there where she's taking a picture. It's okay, Monique. No need to apologize. But here we go. Into the shops at Hudson Yards. Here we go. Let's see the holiday displays inside the Hudson Yards. Sponsored. Oh, they changed sponsors. It's now sponsored by MasterCard. That's my credit card. Yay! Well, here we are. Here we are. See how they got the Christmas trees on balloons? It's really cool. It's funny how people like study them though. Let's go up the escalators here. Now this spot holds a very endearing place in my heart because this is where I had a panic attack in the middle of the pandemic. It was right here on this staircase, right here on this escalator, where somebody basically cut in line in front of me to ride the escalator without wearing a mask.
So right here, this is where I had a panic attack, right here. Look how pretty. Yay. The lights are back.
Literally the only cool thing about Hudson Yards. Ooh, they got some fancy cars down there.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
They got a whole little car exhibition down there. Oh, maybe we'll check that out in a few minutes. Right here is where I had my panic attack. Right here.
A very
Angry tourist father cut me off, and then he stared at me with the dirtiest look on his face. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, he muttered under his mouth. And I said, on Blitzen, on Donner, on Blitzen, on Velvet, on Vanilla. And here we are, Hudson Yards. Ooh, they're playing the song from Die Hard 2. That's from Die Hard 2. This is probably the one nice thing about it. It's like there's no crowds. Yeah, I know, Monique, yeah. Let's see if there are any real good. Oh, the whole mall looks good. Hey, remember that dumb guy during the pandemic? I actually noticed some new stores in here. This was not here the last time I was here. They got a little bubble tea place. That's nice. Nice and warm in here. Wasn't this a car dealership? Now it's a Uniqlo. Or it's a car dealership up ahead. There's like a car dealership in here. Oh, that's cute. I love collections of plushies as of late. Oh, that bag is everything. I love that. That's really cute. Oh, that's right. They got that Japanese store here. Oh, look, and Fuck You is here too. Yay! Yeah, I'll meet you down by the Fuck You, all right? I think the vessel should come down, Ollie. I think the vessel has just bad energy on it. Doesn't have good energy. You like this mall? Yeah. It's pretty nice. What's the service like at Fuck You? I don't know. I've heard good things about it though. Yeah, you gotta get pen refills. Oh, this is a photo spot right here. I got photo spots set up. Oh, that sounds cool there, Monique. You got your refills today, Judy? There you go. That was a great song. Great song. Usually this is the spot where everyone wants photos. Right here is if you get it just right, you get that big old hot air balloon. There you go, Shaky Dave. There you go. They're pretty. You running over here? Oh my God, a Duchess has found me. A Duchess has found me, so now I'm good. Good to see you, Karen Smith. Welcome. You went, I'm about to say, do you run in?
I walked here.
You walked here from where?
Macy's.
Oh my goodness, the Duchess walked all the way over from Macy's from here. Good thing you're wearing your sneakers. That match. All right, good. All right, so that's,
The decorations upstairs.
you want to just walk,
I think-
let's just scout the whole mall while we're on stream.
I think they do up here by where Sephora used
By where Sephora used to be? Let's do it.
H&M. They used to have some.
Could not even afford to breathe the air in this mall? Yes, we too. Us too.
It's not all that.
It's not all that, exactly. It's not all that, guys. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to the shops at Hudson Yards. Wonder if that restaurant is searchable on Uber Eats. It is searchable on Uber Eats. It is. Yeah, you want to just like loop around? Yeah, let's loop around. Everyone's saying hello to you, my love. Where you want to go? You want to go up more? Or
I think it's one more.
one more up? Let's go. Right? This is kind of boring over.
Close stuff.
They close stuff down here because, yeah, the mall's like failing. If you don't know, people, the mall is failing to a certain degree. I love looking at those lights. It's cool.
They used to have like little.
Right, they used to have little standees. Well, I've seen two of them.
Yeah.
I've seen two of them so far. Yes, it's a dying mall, people, like all malls are. All right, so now we're on the very top. Wow, this whole section here is like empty.
The chocolate shop is gone.
The chocolate shop is gone? Oh yeah, that's right. It was right here. This is wow, the lilac chocolate folded. Holy a dying mall. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, it's my first time seeing this. The whole section here is closed off. Holy shit. Wow. The mall does have nice bathrooms. I will give it that. But okay, that's kind of dumb. Hudson Yards, waka waka waka. Let's go into this dying section of the mall.
Yeah, that used to have like other stores.
Yeah, there used to be a lot more stores up here.
M was in here.
Yeah, I think H&M is still here.
Sephora is gone.
I should look for a candy dispenser. All right, Jim, I'm looking for a candy dispenser. All right. So yeah, this whole section here. Holy shit, they got like a lot of like temporary walls up.
Yeah, remember when we used to
Wow.
get coffee? Is that still here?
That's gonna be on the other side, I think. Oh shit. Yeah, look, there's like this whole, we used to be able to go all around. Now it's all closed off. Wow. Wow, everyone, the mall is dying. Wow, it only took 2 years.
They're expensive.
It is the H&M.
It's like very expensive.
It's a mall for the 1%, so. Yeah, in 1990, you used to go to the mall every weekend. I mean, it was a thing to do back in the day. Kendall Jenner has a store. It's like a legging store? Okay. Oh, she has tights. Okay. All right. Yeah, mall culture is dead. All right, let's get the closing shot. In a dying mall. Oh my goodness, people. Well, rest in peace, Hudson Yards. Guys, did you enjoy this nonsense? I hope you did. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. And will we feel it vibrating? The train's moving beneath us. We can feel the whole mall vibrating. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm gonna go live next. We'll be back at this again, hopefully. Well, we will be back again tomorrow. We're going to Staten Island to go look for some turkeys, not to eat. But anyway, from the shops at Hudson Yards, this is Dutch Moz and the Duchess signing off. Have a fabulous Hudson Yards Day, which you could afford to, if you could afford to live here or not. Probably not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those sweet moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.